Yeah.
Okay, I know we'll say something and then I'll forget to record it. So it's so nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you guys.
Thank you for letting us do this. This is, I know that we were trying to, pull and pick somebody for our free reading and you got it. So
Yay!
Hey, I'm excited and nervous at the same time.
it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna go through how it works. You have not had a reading from me or Connie, is that right?
No, never.
Okay. Okay. And I don't remember, we were just talking about this before we got on too. I don't remember what you had said you were looking for. So we'll check in and we'll ask you that too. We don't like to know details, before we do this. So neither one of us could remember what the issue was, but your guides were drawing me to your name. I kept hearing your name over and over and over again. And I had to go back and find you and figure out, because I knew that who they wanted me or wanted the reading for. So just so you know, your guides had a lot to do with this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. The biggest thing is just for you to relax. Have you seen any of the readings that Connie and I have done before?
The last one I've seen some of it, but not all of it. So no, I haven't seen any before that one last.
Sure. And have you ever had a reading before with anybody?
Like a long time ago, like Greektown, like when I was in my 20s. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. No worries. So what we're going to do is when we're connecting, we're going to ask your angels and your guides to step forward and bring forward whatever messages are going to be helpful or healing for you in some way. Okay.
Okay.
Nothing negative is going to come through. It will just be information that would be helpful for you in some way. Now, I know we don't seem to have any delay, but if there is or something happens, don't worry. We'll get you back, or, we'll wait for the speed to pick up. Connie and I will take turns kind of back and forth too. Now, I might pull cards. She might pull cards. Are you open to messages from people that have passed away?
Yes, I'm fine with that.
Okay. And is there a specific area? You will have time for questions too. Usually we do, but is there a specific area that you want us to kind of focus on? I don't know why I'm hearing it.
I mean, not really. Like right now, like I'm 50 and like this is like the most trying time I've ever had in my life. So
okay. All right.
Looking for guidance.
Okay. All right. We will check in. We'll see what comes through for you. And like I said, nothing negative is going to come through. When they're talking to us, they're going to show us images. We'll see things in our mind's eye, feel things in our physical body. They're not going to, again, show us anything negative, but they will show us things for the future. They'll bring forward things from your past, memories that you experienced with a loved one. Now, if something doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. Just put it aside, because a lot of times after a reading or at some point during the reading, you'll make it will make sense. Sometimes they'll bring forward a name or a full name. And a lot of times we're going to get new symbols too. We have our own meaning for certain symbols, but our meaning could be something different to you. So we'll explain that as we go through this. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Biggest thing is just to relax.
Okay. I'm trying. I didn't get much sleep. I was up to like 4. I worked till so.
Okay, no worries. Don't you worry. It's going to be
You
fun.
work what, honey? What'd you say? You work what?
I work at the ER and I didn't get home until like 1 a.m. last night. So you gotta figure all that.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. So don't worry. Oh, and I wanted to make sure, because we will post this on our Facebook page, and just through email through people that are in our healing group, that are in the Michigan Angels group. Okay. And you're okay with that. Is that right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right, Tinkerbell, did you want to go ahead first?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine, honey. And I don't know, I didn't hear what you said, Laura, but is one of an area you're struggling with a relationship, honey?
No, not really. No.
Because they brought up a relationship. So I don't know if it's like there's some like a connection with someone. There's something about a relationship. Now I heard Amber too, in the very beginning, but that, I know your daughter's Amber, Laura, so I don't know if you just talked to Amber, so it could be that unless you know an Amber.
I do, like, I'm part of a makeup community, and she's like one of my admins, so yeah.
Part of a what?
Part of my admin group on my makeup. I like do makeup raffles on the
Oh,
side.
cool, fine. So that may be something they want to talk about. Usually what they do is they'll bring up somebody who you work with or who you are with. One
Mhm.
of two, there are many reasons why. It could be because if you just talked to the person recently, they're going to bring that up. But also maybe you had questions about that in which direction you want to go in or something like that. Are you doing that as a business or career?
Like a side business. I did it when I had COVID to make extra money, and I kind
Yeah.
of continued.
So are you still doing it now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you like doing that? Is that something you
Oh
like
yeah,
to
I
do?
enjoy it. It's just not
Yeah.
enough to live off of.
Yeah. So is that something, well, so as far as the nursing, are you wanting to maybe do something different other than the nursing?
Well, right now I'm the ward secretary, but I am in school for nursing. I went back. My kids are older now, and they're all nurses and engineers. They're good. They're great in their careers.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
kind of went back to school. So
Well, it's funny because I wrote school because I saw a bus. So I didn't know if there was something related. So you're going to school for nursing?
yes.
Yeah. So that's probably part of it. But then also it's funny because something about a school they were trying to get to as well. So I don't know if there's someone like a teacher or connected to a school. It could be both. Because I wrote connected to a school or something having to do with a school.
Mhm.
But probably because you're going to nursing. Which is funny because I actually said nursing without knowing what you were doing or
Mhm.
with that. So that's probably why. So it's something you want to move into. And then something chronicles, I'm not sure what that was, but then I saw a cross, be someone who's really religious, but then it went to a tattoo. Do you know someone who has a tattoo of a cross?
Yeah, myself.
Oh, okay, so it's you. So they will bring things up that that you have or things about you. And then it also went to a rose. So I don't know if somebody has a rose tattoo as well, or if you do, or we're thinking about it or something.
It's on the cross, actually.
Okay, I just got chills everywhere on that. So yeah, so it's your loved ones acknowledging that they're trying to help you, honey. And then it sounded like Gerald or Harold. So do you know a Gerald or Harold, whether on the other side or here?
I mean, I know Gerald is like a friend in the past.
That's on the other side?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's actually the first one that I wrote was Gerald. I don't know if you can see that. So that it, even if you haven't, they're still going to come through for you. You're still going to have a bunch of people come through. And then I saw a diamond, which do you have a diamond of someone who's passed, of grandmothers or a female?
No, not really. I mean, I did have my grandma's wedding ring, but I lost it.
That's okay. I just got chills on that. That's what she's trying to get to. And then Tom, it sounded like Tom. Do you know a Tom or a Tony? It sounded like Tom, Tommy or Tom.
I mean, I know my brother who passed away, his best friend was Tony.
That would
And
be your brother's. Yes,
I just recently talked to him. Yeah,
that's why.
In a while.
Yeah. So that's your brother's way of saying he saw that because they're going to bring up people. They're going to bring up people who you're communicating with, things you're doing on a daily basis, TV shows you're watching, food you're eating. Your brother wants you to know that you're safe, like it's safe, and he's trying to help you. And he's seeing everything that's going on. Was that by chance the cross and the rose in honor of your brother, or did you get another one, a tattoo in honor of your brother?
I got
His
another
passing?
tattoo in honor of my brother. It wasn't that one. That one.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Because I just heard in honor of, so that's the way of the brother coming through saying that he's acknowledging that of your tattoo, honey. And then Florida, is there a connection to Florida?
My dad and my brother both lived in Florida when he was younger.
Yeah, so that again, that's your brother's way. They're gonna bring things up that you did growing up, things you're doing. And Carol, the name Carol.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, I got yeah. Do you know what Carol?
Caroline, yeah.
Yeah, I know a old coworker I'm really close to, older lady.
Did you just speak to her, honey, recently, or?
A couple weeks ago, but I still kind of check up on her.
Yeah, that's why. Even if you're thinking about her, they're gonna bring things up that you're thinking about. Nice job, Twink. Yay!
I know that was, yes.
And then I saw an angel wing and it looked like a necklace or some sort of a charm. Do you have a charm or something of an angel wing or a tattoo or something that has an angel wing in it?
I do have charms. I always been attracted to angels. So yeah, I have earring. I have angel wings like stuff. So
Yeah, so again, your loved ones are just acknowledging that. And I saw a saddle with a horse. I'm gonna run through this real fast so that we, and then Laura can, a saddle. So I don't know if there's something connected to a horse. Was it, I don't know if it's your brother. Did you guys do something with horses?
no. Mm-mm.
Okay, so there's a reason, because that one was really clear. So
I
it could
mean,
be,
I've been wanting to go to North Carolina to see the wild horses. So
that's why I just got chills everywhere on that. As I say, that one was so clear. I could see the whole saddle and everything. So I know it's something. I heard your dreams are coming true, honey. So just they're coming to fruition. Remember, in chaos, chaos causes things to shake things up for us, right? It causes us to get rid of the old, whatever, things that don't work. And these energies, especially with this Lionsgate energy coming up, it's pushing things up to the surface for us to clear and remove and get what no longer serves us. So trust the process, okay? Because it's all working. Anyway, there's more, but go ahead, honey, go ahead.
Oh, that's okay. It's okay, honey. Take your time. Go. Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm
Okay, 'cause
positive.
you're just, all right. So then we talked about is there also someone connected to a school or something to do with the school bus?
I mean, I have a cousin who works for the school, and I've been trying to get my boys into a different school. So I've been
it's
working
both.
on that lately. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to that one. German or Germany? Connection to German or Germany?
Yeah, my grandfather's family.
Okay, so that'd be his side coming through. And then I heard time. Someone who's passed.
You said somebody's passed?
I kept hearing time. So do you have a watch of someone who's passed?
Yeah, my grandma.
Aw, so that's grandma's way of saying I see you. I kept seeing time, and I saw a watch. Watch or a clock. You might have both. Yeah, so grandma's trying to help you. She also showed me a blanket just now. So some sort of blanket. I don't know if you have a blanket of hers or she used to make blankets or do something with blankets, or this might be another grandma.
Yeah, my great grandma. We used to make quilts on the quilt rack. So
And who's married? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep going.
yeah, we used to make blankets. My great grandma.
So that's her way of coming through too. And who's Mary?
Yes.
I don't really know any Mary unless it's Martha.
Unless it's what?
I said Martha is my grandma, not Mary.
Oh, so it could be that because we hear the first part of it. I feel that's part of it. I got a little bit of a chill, but then I heard Mary Margaret. So I don't know if there's a Margaret. Mary Margaret.
I have an Aunt Mary actually, on my dad's side.
Okay, there you go. So I don't know. And there might be another one too because of the Margaret. Go ahead, Twin.
My grandma Margaret, who's still alive.
Oh, there you go. So that's why, because they will bring forward people who are still here, especially if you've seen them recently or thought about them or talked about them or something like that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Is there a connection? Because I heard Anne as well, and Anne or Mary Ann.
Yeah, Mary Ann is my aunt that passed away.
Okay. Did you already say that? I'm sorry if
Yeah, Mary, but it was Mary Ann. Yeah.
Mary Ann. Okay, perfect. Because I kept getting the A. And I feel like too, she was acknowledging being with your grandmother because I wrote them down next to each other too. But that's just her way too of acknowledging like being there, being around you, helping you. You have a connection to the other side. They keep showing me like you're talking to them and you're saying, I need help with these things. And what Connie was talking about earlier too, like have faith and trust that you are being heard. You're not feeling like you're being heard. You're feeling like all these things are happening and like you can't get like grounded, or you can't like get a footing almost. And they keep saying that you are, they keep saying that they're hearing you and that they are helping you, even if it doesn't seem like it just yet. Like not to give up faith, not to give up hope. I also feel like there is a mother or someone that's like a mother that's on the other side for you. Do you have a mom that's passed or someone that was like a mom?
My grandma was.
Mom. Okay. Grandma was like a mom. Okay. The reason I feel like she is coming through like that mother energy, is again, to let you know you're not alone. You are being surrounded with support and they are helping you. She is very much like wanting to let you, okay, thank you. She brings forward like there was something from when you were younger. I'm not going to get into too many details, but I just feel like there's stuff like from when you were younger, like she's showing me that I don't know if things have been coming up for you or like trying to like process stuff or like figuring out how to process that. Does that make sense at all to you, Christina?
I am always trying to process stuff.
Okay.
And I have been talking to them, talking to my angel, just trying to get grounded, like you said, and try to listen. And I feel like no one's listening. So I said it's like 100.
That's why they're saying that. Okay. So that's why they're saying we hear you. And what I kept hearing too, is you asking the questions, why are things happening? Why do things like this happen? Why did things like this happen? I just keep hearing you questioning and trying to understand. And what they're showing me is try to see it from or think about it from a higher perspective of, we don't always have the answers when we're here. And you may not get all of those answers that you would necessarily, but that's why your angels and your guides basically are bringing forward, like, we hear you, we're trying to help you, trying to get to the why. Sometimes you might not always get the why, but what they're saying is, don't give up because you are making progress, and don't be focusing on what isn't working, what hasn't worked. It's kind of like, if you focus on what isn't working, it's going to be this continual thing, going around and around and around. They're showing me doing something different. Just because it didn't work before doesn't mean that it can't work now. They're like changing your thought process, wanting you to change the way that you're viewing or looking at things, to see things from a different perspective. And also what I'm being shown too is like releasing things. I think Connie even said this, releasing things from the past and not holding space for that anymore. Like literally cutting the cords with things that are holding you back from the past, that it's like you're bringing back and you're replaying. And they're saying to really release that stuff and to let go, not hold a space for that anymore, because it's not serving you. It's like, you have learned the lessons that you've needed to learn up to this point, and now you're moving into a new energy, a new space. And this space is going to be, it's going to help you to, thank you, they're bringing forward to manifest what it is that you want, but for you to not give up hope. I just keep hearing like that's one of the biggest things. They are bringing forward like health-wise as well. Were you having some health issues?
Yeah, related to COVID and everything. I'm getting better now, but I still like have some stuff going on. It's getting better.
Okay. And okay. They're bringing forward a couple different things. One of the most important things I keep hearing is like the thoughts, the thinking and the thoughts and what's going on in your head, to like rewire your thought process. And about how you see yourself and how you view yourself too, because they're bringing forward you being beautiful, and they're bringing forward you being very kind and very caring and being able to help a lot of people. And it's like, that's what you want to do. And they are bringing forward you too, like you have 2 children, is that right?
I actually have 5, but 2 at home, 3 are grown.
Oh, that's okay. So that's why. So there's 2 that are near you or around you.
Yeah.
Do you have grandchildren?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And then, because they're bringing forward, like, do you have everybody get together at your house?
No, I just have my 2 with me, and but I see them a lot. Like, I'm at their house a couple times a week. They live near, so.
Okay, yeah, like their family, they're showing me like family, like it's important for you to have that bond,
Mhm.
and for you to have them be near you. And they, okay, thank you. Your angels just keep showing me like they're lifting you up, like they're working on lifting you up and helping you to move through this, to not stay stuck in this like lower vibration. I just keep being shown like a lower vibration or a lower energy. The cutting, I'm going to ask Archangel Michael also to cut any cords that are around you that are negatively affecting and impacting you, thoughts in your auric field, in your energy field, and in all dimensions of time and space and all realities also. And then just, I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to transmute any negativity with the violet flame. And then also the Sanctuary Maid to transmute that energy. So for you, whenever you're struggling or whenever you're having a hard time, just ask your angels to like lift your vibration, raise you up out of that space, and like hold that. I just keep being shown to like they're holding you. And they're bringing forward soul learning. You are learning at a soul level. You are growing. They were bringing forward also with your brother. Was there writing connected with his tattoo at all?
I actually have his signature. His son did it on my wrist for me. Yeah, so it's his signature.
Yes, perfect. Because I saw something written and I saw like a card. I don't know if you got it off of a card or if you got it off of something, because it felt to me like it was something that was written.
It actually, I mean, it was from a t-shirt, 7th grade, but you know, my nephew like put it on a card and then traced it and then put it on my wrist. So
okay, got it. Okay, and then is there a connection with a BR, Brian or Brandon?
BR Brittany, my daughter.
That's your daughter, okay. And then with your, okay, thank you. I feel like that's also your brother just stepping into to acknowledge your children and to acknowledge her and like saying hi to her also. Then I was being shown, oh, this ribs. Did somebody have an issue with the side with their ribs at all? Or lungs, do you know?
I had breathing too.
My brother, like initially, like years before, he was in the hospital and he had got shot, and we didn't think he was gonna make it, but he did make it, and he had a breathing suit.
Okay, I got it. Okay. Yeah, because I felt like with him though, I was trying to understand too, it's like he doesn't want to focus on how he passed. But to me, were you helping to take care of him at all, Christina?
Anytime, I'm the oldest, so anytime they needed me, I was like their mother figure. So I kind of like stepped in. My mom lived out of state, so.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why thank you. That's why part of it is your grandma bringing forward your mom too, because you took the place of that. And then she was also trying to help you, and you were doing that later on in life. But I feel like that's also one of the reasons that you're working on healing some of this stuff from the past. It's why this is coming forward. And I feel like there are things that may be triggering you, that are like all of these things are happening and you're like, why is this all happening? I just keep hearing lots and lots of questions of why. Trust and just keep asking them, just show me, bring forward signs, because this isn't going to last forever, but it is important for you to keep the momentum and to trust and know Like you're going to get through school
Mm.
because, and you're an example too for your kids. I keep being shown that you're a major example for your kids, but not just for them, but for other people who are around you too, that you work with. So don't think that you're not making a difference, because you are. Go ahead, Tinkerbell.
No, I totally agree. I was just writing Earth Angel, like, and a
Yeah.
lot of, and us Earth Angels, we go through a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, we do. And it's because we are way showers. We help other people. So it's you moving through this stuff to have empathy to help other people. It's funny because I had written down too, a male with oxygen, or I could see a breathing tube or something with breathing or oxygen or something like that. So that was probably your brother. I actually feel like there's another one too, as well. And I feel like this person, one is here who's having an issue with breathing. I don't know if this is you. Are you struggling with breathing or something with lungs?
No.
Okay, so it's someone connected to you. And then there's also another person on the other side, another male. And who is Jim or Jimmy or James?
My grandfather.
Okay.
James.
James, did he have an issue with breathing by chance?
He probably, we didn't make it before he passed. He was in Alabama and we drove all night and he had already passed. So I'm sure he probably was on oxygen by then.
Yeah, I feel like this is part of him too. And then a kidney. Is this you who someone also has an issue with kidneys or bladder or something with kidney?
I did, when I had COVID, I had a kidney stone and I had to get a stent. So, I mean, it could be me, but my dad had kidney cancer.
It's both. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just got chills on both because I feel it was one connected to you, but then also, and a lot of times they're also really good about bringing things up that will bring forward multiple people and multiple things. With that being said, whoever is watching this now, this resonates with you too, the people who are watching afterwards, then that is also for you as well. And then there's also some sort of memorial. It looks like outside. I don't know if somebody did a garden or something with like a stone in honor of someone who passed. I don't know if this is your brother. Do you know who that would be?
I mean, I have a plaque and stuff like that for him. And then we buried my dad, my brother, and my uncle together after they were cremated because they died within months apart. So
Oh, wow. Yeah, so it could be all the above, and something about bones. I don't know if somebody had an issue with their bones. I could see a skeleton and bones. And I wasn't sure what that was. And then Virginia, the name or the state.
no, I don't know anybody.
That's okay. And that may make sense later. And then there was one, journaling. I don't know if you're journaling or writing something, doing something.
I try to, but sometimes like I just get overwhelmed and I have a bunch of journals.
That's
So,
yeah, because that's awesome. And it's a perfect way to do it. And I feel like there's a book inside of you. Have you ever thought about doing a book about different things based on your journaling or what you're doing?
I have in the past.
Yeah. And I feel that's going to be coming. And they're showing me the number 3. So I'm not sure if it relates to a time or 3 books. I'm not sure or what, but I keep seeing the number 3 associated with that.
I always kind of go with number 3 being me. Third. So God, family, and me, myself. So
what was with the 3rd? I'm sorry.
myself. God,
Oh,
family,
God.
myself.
Oh, number 3. I got it. Okay, awesome. So that's again your loved ones in spirit acknowledging that they are here with you. Like, and I love how you said that. I think that was perfect. Like, even though it doesn't feel like things are happening behind the scenes, there's a lot going on that we don't know. I heard preparing you. So you're being prepared for something bigger than what you're thinking of or what you think it could be. So I hear pay attention to signs and symbols and different things that are going on around you, because they are showing you and they are trying to help you. So they said move. That's funny. Are you thinking of moving or doing something different with the house?
In the process of
Okay.
moving.
So that's part of it too. They're bringing forward it being better. So just trust in the process. It may seem chaotic right now, but it's going to be better after the move settles and once everything settles down and moving through grief still. They're bringing forward just moving through grief. Are you married or in a relationship?
No.
That's because they keep bringing up a relationship for you. And I feel like part of it could be you might just be getting a little lonely or wanting a relationship. So just keep opening up your heart and saying, I am open to love. Universe, when you think I'm ready, I am open to love. Because I feel like that is also part of it too. I feel like you're getting lonely. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was ready to date. I dated, and then it like didn't turn out the way I wanted to, and so I kind of put it to the wayside again.
That's okay. It's just your heart's still healing. That's all. Yeah, go ahead, Tweet.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. So it's so cool when you're talking.
I know.
Yep. I know, exactly. Yeah, it's so funny. So there's a couple other things that I was getting also, and I did pull some cards for you. The biggest takeaway really that I keep hearing is for you to know that everything is happening for a reason. And they were showing me what you're going through and like they're saying battles, like that you've had like the dark night of the soul. Okay. Really deep, what feels like darkness, like how do I get out of this? And it to me, it feels like you're still in that space, but you're on the way out of it. Okay. You may not be able to see that yet, but you are getting there. They're bringing forward, like I said, like there's things that from the past that need to get healed. And there's like forgiveness is what I'm being shown too. Were you back and forth at different houses or something when you were younger? Was there like a lot of back and forth?
Oh yeah. I mean, we moved a lot. My mom was a single parent, so I tried not to do that, but
Right.
things have happened recently and stuff that if that we moved out of somewhere we were like for 9 years. So yeah.
Okay. Are you happy about the move, or do you feel like you didn't
I'm
want it?
kind of torn. I feel like it was
Yeah.
acted upon me because I might have not done it up myself. So I think it was like a push for me. So to a better situation. So even though it wasn't at the right time. So
Exactly, because it is going to help you. It is benefiting you in some way. So even though sometimes what will feel like it's a negative, there is always a reason for it. And so sometimes we, will be put into a situation that we weren't expecting. And that's what they're showing me is, but to be open to it, because this is going to open new doors. And sometimes just even the change in scenery can shift your energy too, can help with different people that you may meet or come into contact with. The other thing they were showing me was Robert Schwartz, which is like the Soul's Plan. There's a couple books, the Soul's Plan, and then I think Soul something or other, Your Soul's Gift. And there's two of them. Both of them are really, really good. They talk about why things happen the way that they do and things that you planned pre-birth also to experience in this lifetime. You didn't have an easy life, okay? You haven't had an easy life, Christina. And so part of that has to do with what you're here to help other people learn and to grow your soul too, people that have come into contact with you and like with your kids and people that you work with, and your family. Is there a Helen? Do you know a Helen?
I mean, I have an Aunt Helen, on my dad's side.
Okay, and is she still here?
Yes, she is.
Okay, so do you have contact with her? Do you talk to her?
Not that often, no.
Okay. Are you close with your dad's side of the family?
Not, I mean, my grandma passed away, and not really. I mean, I was adopted by my stepdad, and the only grandma I'm close with, she lives here. She's the only, her and my aunts are the only ones alive. So yeah.
Okay. And you may be feeling like that because you don't really have like your family. You're feeling like you don't really have the support. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, because my children, of course, you know, they're independent and doing well, but yeah, sometimes I just feel like it's just me.
Yeah, you're trying to find your space. You really are. You're trying to find your space and what you're here for. I just hear a lot of like soul searching. And that's why
Yeah,
to not give up hope, like that it's going to be okay. Taking care of yourself is really, really important. But the mental, what you're telling yourself is more important than anything. That's the part that needs to get
Yeah.
like almost retrained. Like you need to be really, every time you hear yourself saying a negative thought, you need to catch it and rephrase it. Because it's the negative thoughts that are actually impacting you more than anything else. I don't know why, but they
Do
just
that.
keep saying that. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
like this constant loop. And part of it has to do with you not feeling worthy. I keep hearing you're not feeling worthy. And that's where the past comes in somehow with your past, that it is incorporating and it's coming back to now to get healed. And it's really deep. It's very deep within your subconscious. It's very deep within your soul. And it's not just in this lifetime, it's from other lifetimes. That's why it's so difficult. But you can do it. I just keep hearing like you can do it. Like, don't give up, you can do it. And you're going to see signs where things will start to shift and change, but don't lose hope when things are what it appears to be not working. Taking care of yourself, you know, going for walks if you can. They're bringing forward, just really start to focus on taking care of yourself and making that your number one priority, and also the thoughts that you're thinking and that you're telling yourself. Okay. Real quick too with the cards, do you have dishes from your grandmother?
I mean, I have had stuff related to, yeah, actually my grandma, yes.
Okay.
Like tea, dishes.
Plates?
Yeah.
That's what I was being shown. Okay, that's perfect. She just keeps showing it to me, so it's like I want to make sure that I said that too. Did she ever have a nickname for you?
I mean, they just shortened my name. They just called me Christy. So
Okay, there's something about like I almost feel like sweet. She just keeps bringing forward like a sweet, like almost like she wants to call you like sweet Chrissy or something, like something like a loving, positive thing about you. I keep hearing her saying like, I love you. I'm around you. She's bringing me like I don't know if you smell perfume or flowers at times.
I have smelled like her like soap before, and like my great grandma's perfume, like, and yeah, they're she used to say I was wise and, you know, before my time, and you know, I used to take care of my brother and sister, so you know.
Right. So that's why she's bringing that in. So hear her complimenting you, like hear the compliments. Get rid of the things that aren't working, that don't serve you. Don't listen to that voice. Listen to the ones that are going to build you up and that are going to help you to be able to build the future, to build what you want to build in your life. And they are bringing me also to financial. Like I have a couple cards of financial cards that are reversed. And so it feels very restrictive right now. That's going to shift and change. So keep focusing on seeing money, like visualizing money coming to you, like don't even worry about how, just keep seeing extra money coming your way. Okay. Don't let the fear of not having it be able to bring it into your future. Okay. There's something with a raise too. I keep being shown a raise. And that may be because of the schooling that you're going and you're doing, that you'll be
I
making more money.
just went full-time. I was part-time, so everything has changed, and I've been doing like your abundance, like visualizing, trying, to move forward out of it. So I've been doing the little mind chanting type things, trying to change my mindset. So
It's working, okay?
Yeah.
It's working. So, and if you catch, like I said, if you catch yourself with something in there that's like,
Mhm.
you're never gonna do it, or you're never, just be like, no, I'm not accepting that.
Mhm.
I cancel, clear, delete.
Mhm.
And I am abundant, and I am wealthy, or I whatever feels good to you, use that and keep your mantras going, okay? Because they do have energy, and they will, sometimes it takes a little while to get them flowing for you to actually see the results in your physical world. Don't give up. Just keep doing it. Okay, Tinkerbell, go ahead. I know we have to wrap up.
No, it's all great. The only other thing I was gonna do is that it's funny, self-love, because that's what came up in the card of the day reading. And it's like, it takes a lot of time and energy to do self-love.
It
My gosh,
does.
by the time I do all this stuff that's, good for me, that I want to do, that's healthy and whatnot, it's like 2 hours later, it's like, geez, but that's necessary. And I feel like that is part of your lesson in this, Christina, is for you to make sure that you are doing right now what's good for you. You're only here for your soul growth. You're here to help guide, and you can help people, but not to the point where it's detrimental to your own health, your own well-being. And I feel like you're an overgiver, and that's what's going on. And then you're getting a little resentful too. So it's a matter of, it's great to give, but making sure you're filling yourself up first and giving yourself that fuel and energy and that love, and then you can give to others what you have left. Does that make sense? It's hard. It's not easy to do. We all fall in that trap. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That was the
talked
only
about
other
it a
thing.
lot lately, trying to find time for myself. It's hard, like work, sleep, that's about it.
I know. I get it. I totally get it. It's almost like you're going to have to even carve something out, to make sure you're doing, even if it's 15 minutes, whether it's, going for a walk or getting out in nature so you can replenish your energy.
Yeah, definitely need to just sit by the water or something for
Yeah,
minutes
perfect.
a
Oh,
day.
that's my happy place right there, is sitting by the water and nature.
Mine too.
Yeah, so do that. Even if it's 15 minutes, you can give yourself that.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you so much.
well, thank you guys so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Sending you
Christina.
lots of love and good energy, and sending it out to everybody who's seeing this. You get it too. And this is timeless. So whenever you're seeing this, you're still getting it.
And I keep seeing angel wings like behind you too, Christina. So, you don't give yourself enough credit for who you are, and what you have accomplished in your life. I feel like you haven't done everything that you've wanted to do, or you haven't done, like, you're just really hard on yourself. And I just keep hearing, stop doing that to yourself. Stop saying those things. Like, you're right where you're supposed to be.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Sometimes you need that little extra.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Life is life, right? So we just have to make it fun while we're doing it, even in times when we feel like we can't have fun. That's when we have to dig deep and shift the energy and look at it differently. Like Dr. Wayne Dyer, you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's
I learned that during COVID, like changing my mindset. But sometimes at work, you get around people and their energies kind of absorb and make you like feel that and drain you physically sometimes.
those are energy vampires, or psychic vampires. Yeah. So just make sure you're protecting your energy field and asking Archangel Michael to shield and protect, and Saint Germain the violet flame to transmute any negativity within you, within your house, within your friend, your coworker. I don't know why I said coworkers. That was weird. Somebody must be struggling with their coworker.
I do that all the time, because sometimes it feels like, my daughter says soul suckers, like they try to drain the energy from you. And I'm like, yeah, we have to just pray about it and pray about them, and
Yeah, and then
improves.
let them on their path because they're on their own journey too. So they
Yeah.
signed up for their own life lessons, and no amount of you trying to help will
Mhm.
make them learn their life lessons. Even though it's so hard, we always want to figure, kids out of
Yeah,
things and want to make it
definitely.
better. But even I'm learning that, they have to learn their own. They have to learn their own lesson. All right.
Thanks, Christina.
Thank you so
All right.
much.
You guys,
We'll send you the recording.
Welcome.
you guys
Yeah.
are awesome. You're on point so much, and you've got me through a lot. Really,
Aw.
I appreciate you guys.
Thank you. Thank you, honey. That actually makes us that makes our day. So thank you.
Yes.
That's what we're here for. So yay.
I know. All right. Thanks, Christina. You take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Let us know how things go too with the move
Yeah.
and everything. Keep us posted, okay?
Okay, I will. Take care, guys. Have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
You too.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, honey.
Bye.